literally the worst and scariest thing I've ever gone through in my life. One of them, at least, but I hate even thinking about it. Hey, it's Jozz Renee and you're watching my YouTube channel. I miss you all so very much. I'm so glad to be back. Usually I have an excuse, but this time it was like a valid reason. Like, it's a valid reason. So today's gonna be a little different. I know usually I do reactions and reactions. I don't even know what I do anymore. It's been so long. But I'm gonna do story time for y'all because it'll also explain why I haven't been on YouTube in a minute, so yeah. But first things first, I do hope that you guys all had a very happy holidays, that you guys are good, you're safe, you're healthy. And yeah, I missed you guys so much and I missed doing this a lot, and my next video I will be telling you guys what my goals are for this year. But we're in the now right now, baby. We're in the now. And today I'm gonna tell you guys about my experience with COVID. If you know me, then you know. If you don't know me, if you don't know me, then you should know by the title. You saw it, and that's why you're here. It's a pretty wild story. Well, not really. It's just like, I just want to explain it to you guys because if you haven't had it, I want you to like be aware, because it was the worst thing ever. Okay, so we have to like go all the way back to, it was right before. Okay, this is gonna be am I okay? What the hell? Has it been that long since I've been oh my gosh, I'm getting scared. I don't even, words, I have none. I don't know. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start from the beginning. I was one of those people that I was super careful. Like, I'm a hypochondriac, so I am terrified of getting sick. Like, even if I get a little scratch, I think something's wrong with me. A little bruise, something's wrong with me. Like, I freak out. So COVID just freaked me out. Like, if you know, you know. Health anxiety sucks. So anyways, I would get a little sniffle and I was like, oh my god, like, no, please. So I thought I was gonna be one of those people that was like not gonna get it. I was super careful. I always had gloves on. I always had my mask on at work. Like, I was super careful. And then 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, I started to feel sick, but everybody had gotten tested and it all came out negative. So I was like, okay, like whatever, right? And then I was like, if they're negative, then I'm obviously negative too. So that 2 weeks, okay? So the first week that I was sick, that was when everybody's testing negative, whatever. And then the next week I felt worse. So I had already told them, like, I can't go to work. Like, I literally cannot go. I cannot do it. And I hate missing work. So anyways, oh my gosh. So anyways, the week before Thanksgiving, I'm laying in bed and I'm feeling worse. Like, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And my mom had kept telling me the week before, like, go get tested, go get tested, go get tested. And I was like, no, everybody else around me is negative, so I'm good. But don't do that. Literally, even if other people around you are testing negative, go get freaking tested, because listen to this. So I'm laying in bed and I noticed that I can't smell or taste nothing. And I'm like, no, there's no way. There's no way. Like, how? How am I the only one that's positive? So I start smelling everything. I start trying to taste everything, candles, candy, everything. I could not. The only thing that I could taste was like toothpaste. So I was like, what the hell? So anyways, I start to freak out. And by this week, I'm feeling horrible. Like, I'm not sleeping. It was bad. So I go to my mom and I start crying because I was getting nosebleeds and I was freaking out. And she's like, okay, you need to go to urgent care. You need to go already. And I was like, no, I'm fine. I'll just drink some emergency, blah, blah, whatever. No. I lay in bed and my friend, Andrea and Sav wasn't feeling good either, but she tested negative. So anyways, they went to the gym, and another one of our friends, Emilio, he went to the gym and he was sick as well, so he wasn't going to work. And he calls me, and this boy never calls me ever in freaking life. And I was like, what the hell? So I'm like, hello? And he's like, bro, guess what? And my heart instantly dropped. I was like, and he's like, I have COVID. And I was like, oh my God. So he had to tell them to go get tested too, because we're always all together. Like, we were always all together at work, whatever. And we always sit together. So I was like, well, we probably all have COVID because we're all sick. So that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to urgent care. And I went, and not only did I have COVID, but I had pneumonia. Double freaking whammy. It was the worst. It was so bad. So first, before I continue, let me just say this. The first COVID test that I got it from a place that I will never go to again. They were freaking rude. They didn't explain anything to me. It's supposed to be one of those tests that they give it to you in like 3 hours. So I go, and they're like, they do the test, whatever. They don't tell me nothing. So I'm assuming, oh, like, they're gonna call me if it's positive, whatever. So I leave, and I still haven't heard nothing that day. So I call, and they're closed. So I'm like, okay, whatever. That was on a Friday. I had to wait the whole weekend until Monday to call. So I call, and I'm like, okay, you guys haven't said my results. Can I get them? And they're like, oh, you need to come in and get them. And I was like, this is a serious matter. Like, if I have COVID, you want me to leave my house to go over there to get the freaking test results? So anyways, I go pick them up. I'm looking at the paper, and it's just telling me, like, it's literally nothing. Like, let me see. I think I have this paper. Wait, no, I don't. I don't know where it went. So I'm reading the paper, and it doesn't say positive. Well, wait. I think it doesn't say positive or negative. It's literally just saying, like, the symptoms of COVID, and what happens if you test negative, what happens if you test positive, whatever. This small. It doesn't say positive. It says POS. And it's just in the middle of the page, somewhere random. And I missed it because I'm not feeling good. I'm not thinking right. I didn't notice that until a week later when I was about to go to urgent care. I was like, oh, something's not right. Yeah, so when I got there, they were like, yeah, that means positive. And I was like, oh, they didn't freaking tell me. They didn't tell me. Like, I feel like since I tested positive, they should have literally called me and be like, girl, quarantine yourself because you have COVID. So anyways, I was so bad that I had to go to urgent care 3 days in a row. They had to keep taking x-rays to make sure my pneumonia was not getting worse, and it was. And she even told me, like, if it keeps getting worse, you're gonna have to go to the ER. And that's when I started freaking out because I wasn't sleeping at night. I was coughing so much that I was throwing up. I couldn't eat nothing because I didn't have no taste, and I just didn't have an appetite. And it was horrible. The first week, ignore my brother, please. The first week, I was just like, okay, like, I'm sick. But the second week was just, and it's so weird because nobody else around me got it at all. And I was all up in everybody's business. So, not like that, guys. Not like that. I was just, like, around a lot of people all the time. Well, my family, just, it doesn't matter. What the hell? I'm getting off track. So, yeah, that's what you guys need to know. Like, I never get sick, but when I do, it's really, 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 really bad. And it was honestly very scary. Super scary. So some of you guys think it's a joke, but it's not. Like, it's really not. Take care of yourself. Be careful. Stay safe. Keep your family safe from it. Like, just whatever you can to prevent yourself and your family and your friends from getting it. Yeah, it sucked. It sucked so bad. So bad. So now I'm gonna tell you guys about the after effects of it, because it was not it. So literally, like, okay, so I felt super bad because a lot of my family came into town for Thanksgiving, and we were gonna host it here at my mom's. Some of them were gonna stay here, but all of that changed because I got COVID and ruined Thanksgiving. So I was super depressed. I was like, wow, like Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. And I literally, so then I started doing the math and I was like, okay, wait, no, if I was already feeling sick 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, then I should be negative like exactly like a few days before. So I ended up getting a test on Tuesday because on Wednesday we were gonna go to San Antonio for something. And I did a test on Tuesday and it came out negative. So at this point, like exactly, so I lost my smell, my taste on a Friday and I got it like that next Friday. So it was exactly a week of not having smell and taste. So when I went to San Antonio, I was smelling and tasting, but I was like, okay, this is weird. So it didn't taste right. It didn't smell right. And I was like, I can finally eat, but it tastes different. And I was like, oh my God. So at this time too, like even if I was just like getting up from my bed to the bathroom, to go to the bathroom, I couldn't breathe. It was so hard for me to breathe. And I just didn't want to get up. My body was hurting. Like I would put my hands like this and it felt like my muscles were just messed up. My nerves were messed up. And I was getting scared. I was like, this sucks. So I looked it up and I was like, just whatever, keep drinking water. It's the like after effects of having COVID. But what was really making me mad was my smell and taste, because everything, literally everything smelled and tasted like rotten sewer, or like just rotten food, sewer, all mixed together. And it was the worst thing ever. I would literally cry every single day. I lost so much weight because I couldn't eat and I didn't want to smell anything. And I work at a food place, and walking in, it was disgusting. Even now, it's mainly proteins like chicken that like gross me out, but I could still eat it. It's just not the same. And there's a word for that. Let me look it up real quick. Let me look it up. So, oh, sorry. Let me fix my camera real quick. So, bruh. So oh my gosh, crooked. Come on, baby. So the word for it is, I don't know. I'm not Dr. Phil. I don't know how to be pronouncing these words. Parosmia or parosmia, one of those. It's pretty much when you lose your smell and taste, and it could last from a month up to like 6 months. And I was like, I can't live like this. I can't. I literally bought freaking nose plugs. Watch, I'm gonna show you. I got these nose plugs, cute little colors, because it just literally disgusted me to smell things and taste. So I got these for when I try to eat. I never even ended up wearing them, but I was trying everything. I tried the burning orange thing. I tried everything, and it wasn't coming back normal. And that's when I was getting really depressed. I couldn't do it. Like I said, I was crying. But then finally, yeah, like slowly, like every day that I would wake up, everything was a little bit better. The only thing I could eat was cheese, like quesadillas and mac and cheese. That's it. And I was like, bruh, my body's gonna hate me if I keep eating this. So yeah, guys, that's my story. It sucks having COVID and the after effects of it too, because I also I was getting scared because there was a girl on TikTok that had the parosmia, whatever, and she was having it for almost a year already, and they said like if it goes like past the year, then it's probably never gonna be the same again. And I started freaking out, but no, like I hope homegirl's good, because I know that our taste buds change and like everything like that. But I think that was the worst part of COVID, because I love my food. I love my food, and I love to smell candles and all that. I just love it. So yeah, guys, especially right now after the holidays and all that, just make sure you guys are getting tested and being careful, because I know that we were all around a lot of people, or not really, but like we weren't, but like I don't know if you guys were. So just be careful, and it's a new year, so let's take care of each other so that way this thing could be gone by 2023. Like I want this gone right now, like yesterday. So yes, if you guys have any questions, ask me, because I'm a ex-COVID haver. But my brother, I can't right now. Yeah, guys, that's it. That's my story. I'm sorry if it was long. It probably is. I'm scared to edit. It's gonna be like 20 minutes. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But yeah, you'll see me next week with another video. I love you all more than you know. Don't forget to smile. See you in a while. Bye. I'm like, I totally forgot I had these. I feel like I have to use them for something now. I mean, I already spent money on them. What way does it go though? I can't even put it on right because of my nose ring. Bye. Bye. I'm done. You're done. You're done.
Can we just talk? Can we just talk about